And so it begins. Round two. We are just getting started. Got a little shuttle to do, truck to truck, little freezer action. We'll load up all the coolers and all of our precious gear. And we're gonna roll out today. It is Saturday, September 4th, I think. Anyway, all good. We've done our Canada stuff, hopefully. And we're hoping that it's going to be seamless border transition. Absolutely incredible Montana day. Bluebird. The truck is loaded, ready to go. About noonish. There's Russ's hot rod. And just blast on the lake. Incredible, beautiful Montana day. There's the man ready to go. Oh, we got a couple of hours of driving ahead. Or what was that, a couple of days?
Days.
Russ has his handy, trusted companion. And we will see some more of this. Okay, so we just had a delicious meal at the Wolf It Down. It's a one-man shop. Dad took your order, cooked your meal, did it all. Just outside, we got a custom wiper. So we are full hillbilly going down the road. That guy just sticks out and does nothing while the other one wipes. So, yeah, awesome trip, of course. And we're gonna hit the road again, about 4 hours to Whitehorse, and we will buy a white hair. So we are at Anchorage a day early, living large at the 6. Nothing better. And we do both agree that windshield wipers are a very nice feature on a vehicle. So that's a great thing. Anyway, solid road trip. We're here. No big deal. We are gonna just dick around for a day. We got a day to kill. We were hoping to do cargo, but today is Labor Day. Nobody's open. So it is the holiday. We'll take care of business, waste lots of time. I told Russ maybe Kobe prime ribs in store for tonight. I'm sure it'll turn out to be more like KFC prime rib. But anyway.
Okay, here's my first entry into the video log of our 2021 hunt. This is our base station, Renfro's Outfitters. And we have landed, and we were going to have a hotel room tonight, but good news, they say they can get us out today. So we're hoping that's true to form. You can see the staging area for these guys. Another group has already left out of the drive here. And there's my partner in crime and our gear right behind him. And we are hoping we're at 249.8 pounds. But we shall see. They have yet to come out and get my check. But we were told we got to stay outside till we're invited in. So that is, in case you guys want to come hunt at Renfro's, there's their address here at the airport. And that's it. These other guys are another group of hunters heading out. And just give you a quick run around of the building here. You can see they put a lot of work into the exterior. That's it, guys. I'm going to wait till we get out to the field so I can do some more fun stuff with you. Later.
All right. So we are in the field half a day earlier than planned. If you want to call this the field, this is the swamp. So they did fly us in. It is 9 o'clock right now. The pilot was enjoying calling what we were coming after swamp donkeys. So we're out here for the swamp donkeys. And you can see I am standing in the swamp. They did give us a raft, which is a very good thing. So we can go up and down. This is more of a slough than anything. Tent is buried. And so we just found what we thought would be a good location for the night. This may or may not be home base permanent. We'll see. Flying in, we did see multiple moose. Actually saw a couple very nice ones down that direction. We're still trying to figure out exactly where everything is. We did get the table set up. Russ did get the camp water set up, so we're good there. Of course, there's chairs, so just like back home without HBO, there's the man, and never without a head net. So it's his style.
First on, last off.
That is the food bag, so nice to see it's full. It was pretty funny when we got to pickup and we had flown 5 of our bags cargo, and they were like, "Oh, so where's all your stuff?" We're like, "Oh, it's cargo." And he looked at us, he said, "It's not going to be here." So we laughed and said, "Oh, they told us to be here today." And he's like, "I've heard that before." Anyway, everything was there just like it was supposed to be. It's all good. So again, pretty rough camp, but we got here. We haven't even been here an hour yet. We're just trying to get set up and get established, and we'll really try and figure it out tomorrow. But we're going to get some water boiling, get some dinner going. This is home for the night, and we'll see. We'll see. But again, saw 4 bulls probably within half a mile that direction. Probably about 6 cows. So there's moose all around. So it's all good.
Number 2.
Look at that, man. He's breaking in another one. So I can't keep up with his head nets. He might have a full ensemble. We'll see. Anyway. The outfitter would call it day 2. I'm calling it day 1. We probably moved to maybe 300 yards to the west and way better camp. It's hard to describe, but we're actually up on a high bench now. You can go walk actually a couple of miles, get behind the trees. It's a good setup. We'll probably call down there. Good old Sierra. Take care of us. And you can see the kitchen back there. Water. It's actually a very nice camp. We might get spoiled and have a fire. Holy cow. We'll see about that. But all good. Raft is just down there a little bit. We use that to shuttle stuff down. Anyway, it's all good. We'll get playing around. I know Russ went for a little walkabout earlier and probably do another one. I don't even know what time it is, but it's the middle of the day and we'll 12:30 it is. Daylight at about 7:30, shooting light, and dark at about 9:30 p.m. So nice to be out here. It's quiet, and see if we can find some of those mises.
All right. Well, here we are. We're in our second camp. We got in last night about 7-ish, 7:30, and the pilot put us in a place where we couldn't see too much. So we moved to this second camp. As you can see, this is just 25 yards behind our camp, and you still can't see too much. So it's going to be one of those deals where we have to call the moose into us. And as you can see, I'm following a trail right here. This goes through these woods and right on up into our camp. And as I walk through the woods today, these trails are all over. And there's moose sign everywhere. There's beds where they've been sleeping. There's a bed right there. There's a lot of scat, and it's fresh. A lot of tracks, they're fresh. Here's another trail going off through behind our camp right here. You can see this is our camp. The cook station. Our celebratory vodka if we do get a bull. I shouldn't say if, when we do get a bull. And here's our water station. Keith's probably already showed you all this good stuff. But what we've improved on today a little bit is there's a tent. We've been stomping this grass down, so we at least have a vision of the other bank, or a view of the other bank, as we sit in our chairs. Otherwise, when we're sitting in the chairs, you couldn't see anything but grass in front of you. But Keith is going to be calling, and I guess he's going to let me take over the horn a little bit. This evening, starting at 7, every half hour. You can see on the water, see if I can get there, the water right here, and this hedge, bunch of, I think it's alder right there. Keith's going to call from there, and every half hour, and then come back to this site and just scope and wait. Hopefully we can bring in a bull. And I am going to be about 100 yards past that outcropping of alders, watching on the other side for a bull to come in. And we know there are bull in the area because when we flew in, our pilot circled over 4 all shootable size bulls. And they had 2 of them were by themselves, the other 2 were with about 8 cows. So that's what we're looking for tonight. 7 o'clock, we're going to start calling, and I think that's going to be the ticket for this hunt, is just to call them in and get something to come out into this shoreline or bank right here, or get something to come out on that bank over there. That, by the way, I took my rangefinder, and that's an 85-yard shot, which is doable for everybody. So that's what we're hoping for. And basically day 2, actually our first day, full day. Yesterday was about an eighth of a day. All we had time to do was really set up a makeshift camp, which, like I said, we moved 150 yards down the shoreline to this humble abode. And we haven't started a fire yet, but we've gotten a few logs cut, and we're going to be probably starting that tonight or maybe tomorrow morning right there. And that's it from Bethel, Alaska today. I hope you all are having fun.
Another lovely day in the bush. There's a lot of that. Chair rifle. Just checking out our slough. You can see it's pretty windy today. Rainy last night. We're calling down from that area. Russ is actually down past there on guard. Still haven't seen any moose since we've landed. You can see got the stuff hanging. We do have a little raft that we can use. It's a kayak. It's actually pretty handy. Russ paddled east yesterday. I paddled west. I got caught coming back in a pretty good rainstorm. And so it goes. You're out in the bush, but you could see trying to dry everything out today. Camp is good, even if we got caught in a crazy rainstorm. we are set. You can see we got a tarp up, so we've got a dry area we can go to if we need to. Russ said he heard rifle shots this morning. I did not. When we were flying in, they were showing us they've got camps probably every 3 to 5 miles out here. They got a bunch of guys out here in this area. But again, we did see several moose flying in. Nothing again since we've hit the ground. We'll keep calling. It is a blue day, a little cooler. It's nice. It's just what it is. There'll be a lot of watching and whatnot, and still better here than a day at work. Maybe even behind the retirement desk, I don't know.
Well, here's my contribution today to camp food supply. Paddled up the lake about 3/4 of a mile and picked a bunch of blueberries. This morning Keith and I did calling, and beautiful calls, real sexy calls, but no activity. Had rain last night, and see from the clouds and the wind, I think we're fixing to get some more rain. Keith said it's a 70% chance of rain tonight, and that's got everyone excited. Hoping we get some activity on this bank over here on the other side of the water. It's been too quiet for our liking. And if we get something popping up over there, we'll be pretty happy. Even better, there'll be something coming up on this bank right here. It would save us paddling across to get it. And right now it's coming up on about 4 o'clock, I think. And another couple hours to start calling. Hopefully it won't be raining too hard on us. That's it.
So good morning, day 3. That is the sanctuary, tarp and cook station. So we had just a hell of a storm yesterday. But before that, Russ had gone out and harvested some awesome blueberries. So we had great blueberry pancakes this morning. But it is nice to have somewhere you can go and get out of the weather. Today it's calm. We've been calling all morning, normal routine. Tents hanging in there. It got truly tested yesterday. It was just howling. It was a hell of a storm last night. Pouring rain. Today, while it's calm, it's still a steady drizzle. Maybe I can get that. You can see it on the water. So that's what the day is going to be. It's actually pretty calm. You can see the sun trying. I floated probably a mile that way this morning, just doing bull grunts. Nothing, unfortunately. And again, this direction, that's where we're doing all the calling. I know Russ went on a little walkabout up there. So it's a beautiful place. Again, lots and lots and lots of moose sign. Fortunately, nothing for us, not even a cow or a calf. So we'll keep trying. I know it sucks, day 3, but I know the reminder for us this morning was we got 6-7 days to go. So we're only a third of the way into this. So all we can do is all we can do. It's still nicer to be here than be at work. So sure that guy's going to see some more ass time today. And I know the weather forecast is this for probably the rest of the week. No big deal. Just got to prep for it, and we'll probably build a little fire at the edge of the tarp tonight just so you can warm and dry some stuff out. Nobody's soaked yet. My stuff that got soaked the other night, I had trees under the spruce billows and everything dried out, so we're all good. So at our lovely camp, there's the man. Oops, sorry about that. Rusted as well. Look at that lovely, beautiful fire. It's rained pretty good today. Was calm this morning. I actually had a bull in my scope for about 5 seconds. It wasn't a very clean shot. I probably should have shot, but I passed. That was it. And it's just a drizzle, not rain, but a drizzle. When I came back earlier from the boat, I was about a mile away. It was raining pretty hard. Let's see, it's blowing. And yeah, I'm probably not very smart, but I'm going back out. If you look at the opposite bank, it's coming in from that direction. That bank's pretty quiet. I'll hug that bank and go out. Just slow back tonight. Russell worked this bank with calling again. Good old Sierra's hanging in there. We'll see. I could get my ass just soaking wet here today. But we're here for moose. I gotta go find them, so it goes.
Well, it's our 4th day of the hunt. And there goes Keith. He's heading up, actually going east on the lake we're sitting on. And he's going to go down around that bend, about a mile. He's going to paddle today, get down to the end. That's where he saw that bull for 5 seconds yesterday, so hopefully they hook up again today. And he has a little bit more time and a little bit better luck. It's raining, overcast as you can see. Sun is not going to appear today. I, on the other hand, am going to head the opposite direction. Right now it's time for me to go down there and let me see if you can make it out. Yeah, about 50-60 yards down there, and I'll make some calls. And then I'm going to hang out right by that group of that little brush in front of that pine tree. I'll stay there all morning making calls. Hopefully something will come in. If not, by afternoon, whatever's out there will have laid down for the day. So that's when I'll head west down to the other end of the lake and just stomp around, see if I can find something and get it to jump up in front of my barrel. But there it is, 4th day of our hunt, off to a grand start.
So it is day 4, afternoon. I've already been out here once and went back. I was looking for a saw. This is my new little home. I started calling here around 10 o'clock this morning. So just a little stand of spruce. I picked it actually just so if I walked, it would be an easy perspective to find because it's the only one on the shoreline. And it was right here yesterday where I saw that bull. Oops, sorry. He was out there in that stuff, probably 100 yards. I mean, I had a shoulder in my sights, but it was through sticks. That's the old ethical archer in me. I just couldn't do it. I should have pulled. Anyway, that might have been the trip, the chance of a trip, and it was pure luck. It surely wasn't hunting, because I stopped here for spruce, took a pee, clicked my stuff back on, grabbed my rifle, turned around, and he was standing up. It is all I could see was one paddle and then the gray body. That's what it was. But this little stand of spruce is actually pretty cool. Russ and I were laughing. There's really nowhere out here that people haven't been before. And what I mean by that is, as I come into this stand of spruce, good opening. Tree limbs are cut. Oh, look at that. Somebody left their cooking grate. Some wire. Some string. There's more twine up there. So anyway, somebody's been in here before. And then secondly, and this is why I went back to camp to grab a saw, on this tree, somebody trimmed the limbs all the way up on this side so you can climb to the top and get a perspective. So I just took a saw up and trimmed some limbs. I'll take this up there later. I think this is my spot for the rest of the trip. Russ will keep calling it camp. Yeah, I think best case, our calls carry about a half a mile, best case. And in the wind, I don't even know if they do that far. So this is roughly a mile from camp. Paddled up against the wind, so it's an easy trip back. Anyway, we'll see what happens, and I'll give you a perspective later, but it is nice. You can get and look over the top of a lot of this ground. So if there's any antlers moving, we'll see them. So another day in Alaska. So here's why my little stand of spruce is extra cool. This land is just flat. There's no place to get a perspective. So I'm sitting in the top of this tree now, and you can actually look out over some country and see what's going on. In general, if there was a set of antlers moving around, I'd be able to see it. Okay, so I'm up in my little tree's perspective, and I'll try and get this. But I got a bull. You can barely see him there. Anyway, he is 420 yards. Long ways. It's nice to get some perspective, but we got a bull in the area. I got to go down and get my rifle. I'll shoot from up here if I can. I just need to watch and see what he's going to do. Anyway, got a bull. Got to do the rest of it now. All good. So there is the man, Russ Luter. He's out here in the Alaska bush. Let's see, what's that? The grass is up to about your armpits. Yeah, that's good. And remember last time we came on, we had looked at a moose. This isn't him. So 6:15, 400 yards from the river, Russ?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've probably got a good 6 trips here with this guy. And then we'll figure it out. Okay. We're working, and then moose for dinner. How about that? It's been a slow morning, although Russ was out there singing. That's a great sight. There is a meat bag in camp. Rained like a bitch all night long last night. We have excellent breakfast this morning. Brought some dried spuds to go with our, I think you call them eggs, or freeze-dried, but anyway, it's a nice full plate.
Egg-colored sponges.
That's what it is. And got the citric acid out. We got a spray today. Russ shot at a bull yesterday, said it was mid-50s. And he's got to go check it out and see. I guess he had a scope challenge and didn't get it clean, said it bailed back into the woods. But anyway, holy shit, some sunshine there. The bugs have not been bad, so we did get our meat hung down in it's about a mile downstream, and we've still got to work on the rack. Not much of a rack, but the rack and the skin. We tried to make it so he can have it and make a rug out of it, but and sorry, no pics. I suck at pictures. Our water filter is pretty much plugged up. It just drips now, so we'll get that changed out today. But we've still got some work to do. First things are that delicious breakfast, and then see if Russ has a moose down across the river, and we'll deal with that, and then go finish dealing with the bullwinkle. And then it'll be on to calling the outfitter, moose number 2.
What a great day. We have actually got sunshine out here on the Alaskan North Tundra. And here comes my hunting partner, back from working on his moose this morning. Nice, slow and steady. And while he was off cutting on his moose, getting the hide off and all the extra lot of meat, he told me he wanted me to keep hunting, so that's what I did. And I hunted that shoreline all the way down for about a mile. Got down about a mile where I saw a big bull this morning, and when I saw him, he was about 800 yards out. And so I thought, well, maybe I could coax him out of the woods. So I went back down there and sat for 2 hours and gave some grunts, and nothing showed. So then we had the long hike back, giving occasional moose grunts along the way, but again, nothing showed. Still a great day in all. Look at this guy. He has got moose meat galore, and he's just paddling Captain Keith. An impressive specimen indeed. Well, folks, it looks like we're going to be hanging some more meat in camp, and so I best put this up and get ready for Keith to come ashore. Later.
So Russ wanted the moose skin, and actually they're beautiful. I have one at home. It covers a whole queen size bed, and you can see he's well into the fleshing process. So I appreciate all of that hard work. He now knows what every taxidermist has to go through. And he told me he'd been waiting 3 years to see that meat tree hanging, and I was probably overzealous. I gave us a moose tender. That's a lot. That's a lot. I probably should have done half. And we have a chicken stew to go with it. But anyway, we've got awesome moose on the Barbie here cooking. We'll see if we can eat all that. Anyway, I'm betting it's going to be delish. So we had done some filming earlier, and see that spruce? That's actually where I had been sitting filming the bull the other day. Mr. Luter Went up there today and sat out here in the field. And holy shit, look at what he found. Very nice. And especially 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a legal bull. I don't give a shit where you are. How about it?
Very good.
2 bulls, 2 moose going home with us. It does mean we got a shitload of work to do. But it's all good, man. We still got multiple days. It's way earlier than on mine. So we'll see if we can get it done today. We hope so. If not, we'll finish it tomorrow. Woo!
I've been everywhere, seen everything. Now I wanna come clean, y'all. I say what I mean. Ooh. Just say what you mean. Ooh.
Back at camp. First time we've actually seen a moon every other night. It's been flipping raining. So, did I say that? Oh. No, forecast is supposed to be clear skies. We got Russ's moose all butchered up. We only got 2 meat bags back straps, tenders, and loose meat. And again, there's the other moose. We did get the cape back. So that is actually, sorry, I know it's dark. That's the cape over there. We pulled down the full hide and he is having a toddy to go with the fire. It's it's been a long day, a lot of work. Good day. Good frosty morning. Definitely frozen last night. Much colder sleeping. Cool mist. Looks like it's going to be a bluebird day though today. Lots of stuff drying out. There was a little incident yesterday. I'll leave that for the storytellers in the future. I'm sure it'll be more entertaining that way. Probably another hour, paddle down, pick up the rest of the meat. You can see we've got a fire going. It's more of a smoke and some good breakfast. So, staying warm, taking care of business. I know the camp robber birds are digging all the flesh he's cutting off of his skins. So, but looking forward to some clean skies and a warm day.
You gotta ride at your own risk. Here, brother, get on.
Well, good morning. It's a nice sight. Excellent fire. Wasn't as frosty last night as the day before. Got the inReach on the battery, charging them up. We'll just leave it on all day like we did yesterday. We are hoping that we get out of here today. Just been awesome cook stove setup. Pretty sad. One little baby bag of meat left. Yesterday that whole tree was loaded with Russ's moose, who had been mine. There's just barely enough for like a small moose dinner tonight. Hopefully we don't get to enjoy that. They did get everything flown out yesterday. It was pretty cool. And just another gorgeous day out here. We're starting to general pack up. We're hoping they give us a call and say planes in an hour. We'll be ready to go, no problem. Tent's drying out from our steamy asses in there. Nothing on the outside, just moisture on the inside. Russ has been out harassing the local wildlife this morning. Already making his calls. Did you notice the head sway in there like he had antlers on his cow call? Anyway, it's just a beautiful day today. It's awesome. So still hoping we get a fly out today and get on the road a little early. It's nice to be out here, but we don't have a boat anymore. This is it. It's just sitting around annoying each other now. Oh, well. So this is going to be difficult, but there's a bull swimming across. So it's awesome. Our ride is here. You can see he touched down earlier, so he's just putting up. Check it out. We got about a 10-minute notice. We quickly packed our shit up, but we are good to go. Bethel bound. So noisy. We are at the cargo pickup. Just when we thought we might have been done, we still got a shitload of work to do. So we gotta debone these bad boys, load our gear up, and get going. At least it's sunny and it's not raining.